Film threatening a student. An Adelaide mother filmed threatening.
Hold up.
A student in a Year 8 class. An Adelaide mother filmed threatening a student in a Year 8 classroom has broken her silence, revealing the heartbreaking reason she snapped.
She's apologised, but claims after years of relentless bullying at the school, the final straw came when her daughter was told to go hang herself.
They're the scenes that have shocked our state. A mother's wild tirade levelled at her daughter's Year 8 classmate. Tonight, the woman responsible is telling her side of the story.
I don't want my daughter to be another statistic. I don't want to have to bury my child.
She admits what she did was wrong, but says she simply snapped after watching her daughter fall victim to schoolyard bullies for years.
She was crying, she was devastated.
Yo, you ever notice people with accent? Well, I don't know. This woman lost her accent when she was yelling it. So she sounded like she was from like New York or something.
That this child had told her to go and hang herself.
She says that was the final straw, prompting her to track down the student in a classroom at St Paul's College, Gilles Plains.
I did everything in my power as a parent, and so did my husband, to make sure that our daughter was safe.
The Premier weighing in today, insisting there's no excuse for threatening a child.
What sort of society are we becoming where we think that there are circumstances where parents can threaten to slit the throat of a child?
The mother of 5, who's 20 weeks pregnant, claims despite numerous reports of bullying, she had no support from the school or police.
I have stated time and time again to the school, we are begging, we begged for help. We begged.
Following the classroom incident, the mother and her husband received an email from the deputy principal telling them that they have breached the parent code of conduct. They're being ordered to stay off school grounds while their daughter has been banned from attending, pending an investigation. The mum claims her angry outburst is out of character and she's apologised.
What everybody has seen of me is not who I am as a mother or as a person.
The schools refused to comment on her claims, saying only it's working with police. Hannah Ford, 7 News.
See, I would have been like, no, it's me. That's the way I am when somebody tells my kid to themselves. That's me. That's the way I am. It's not, no, I'm a different person. No, that's the way I am. That's the way I am. That's exactly how I am. Actually, it's worse. If it would have been adults, it would have been worse. But, you know, look, I get it. The way she handled it. You know, yeah, it's on camera. Everybody got a camera. You know what I'm saying? It's if we would have, that's why it's always good to get context whenever you see a video. What, you know what I'm saying? When you see these, these viral videos, we're looking at this lady go off. She's going off. I'm gonna get you on a kid. Immediately, obviously, you're like, yo, what's wrong with her, man? She's wrong. She's this, she's that. You know what I mean? But when you look at the context, like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, her kid's been bullied for a long time. And finally, this kid told her kid, hey, why don't you go do this, you know what I'm saying, to yourself. And now we got a problem. What if the kid does it? I mean, I'm sure nobody wants to be bothered, man. You know what I'm saying? I was bullied, but I'm from 80s, 90s, so we handled it a little different. I kind of beat my bully up eventually. Not in the beginning, but 2-3 years later, whatever, I beat him up. It was pretty bad too. But anyway, you know, not all kids are like that. Now we got cameras, everybody's posting stuff, so now millions of people are seeing you getting bullied. These kids film each other, you know, they tell each other stuff, whatever. And I believe her when she says the school did not do anything. You know how many times my wife, because she handles most of the school stuff with her kids, my wife will have some kind of issue where, I don't know, it's always my youngest son. He's usually the one but we'll have some kind of issue. Be like, oh, whatever. We had a similar issue. Wasn't this bad because my wife probably would have been that lady going off. But we had issues and she goes, and then, weeks later, the issue's still there. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to work on it. They'll tell you they're going to work on it. And sometimes, and just to play devil's advocate, I know sometimes school busy, blah, 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 whatever. Nah. But they don't, a lot of times the schools don't handle these problems fast, man. They don't handle them fast enough. Because what if her child had done something like to herself? What if her child had harmed herself? Then what? Then the school's going to be like, oh, she's such a good kid. We don't understand now. We're going to take a stand on bullying. Nah, it's too late now. Don't take a stand now. It's too late. You got a kid already, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not, I don't see really anything wrong with, I mean, she went, look, hey, you don't want to take care of it? I am. Period. I'm going to handle this. It's going to stop today. You know what I mean? It's that's serious, man. You can't take that lightly, man. You can't just be like, your kids, because here's what happens. The kids don't want to tell you nothing. They're going to come home depressed. Then eventually they say something. You may go to the school. So now you know something's wrong, right? Hey, is that kid still bullying you? The kid don't want their parent in the school. That's embarrassing enough too. You know what I mean? So she's like, no, it's fine. Yeah. Then she comes home really depressed one day. This is how I'm imagining it happened. She comes home really depressed, says, Mom, this girl told me to, to off myself. She's probably crying because that's, I don't, how old is her kid? Her kid's like what, 8? Yeah, 8-year-old, 8. That's crazy, bro. And look, the other kids probably learning this from social media, from watching stuff on TV or watching stuff on a tablet or on the phone or something. You know what I mean? I don't blame her. Guy. My wife would have done the same. I probably, I don't wild out. I don't wild out like that. My wife does. In public if she has to. You know what I mean? I don't. But because if I wild out, it's different. It's different. You know what I mean? But I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I don't think she did anything wrong, man. I don't think she did anything wrong. Anyway, I put this one as a bonus video because I saw this. I was like, nah, I gotta talk about this, man. I gotta watch this. Let me know what y'all think. Was she wrong? Was she right? What would you have done if this was your kid? If somebody told your kid this, I want you to put yourself in her shoes. Put yourself in the shoes of a parent, bro. If somebody tells your kid, to harm themselves or whatever, bullying, and it just doesn't stop, and you tell the school, you try to, because I think every parent goes to the school first. Every parent. The first thing we do is talk to the kids, whatever, and then we go to the school, and the school doesn't do anything, and it gets to this point where somebody tells them or her to harm themselves. What would you do? What would you do? Let me know. All right, in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And I'm gonna start a podcast, but the podcast has nothing to do with this. It is I do true crime and scary stories, things like that, creepy pastas. I'm trying to put it together. That's what my TikTok is. So if you follow me on TikTok, it's completely different from this reaction videos. I know, one man band, but yeah, go ahead and follow that. I'm starting it. I'll let you guys know when it's up and running. I'm putting all the plans and pieces together. All right. I'll see you guys on the next smoke.